are going to play us some Onward, the mill sim, currently available on the Oculus as well as Steam for the Vive. I'm going to go ahead and go through the tutorial just to show kind of the basics, and then I'll play a couple matches just to kind of get an idea how the game works. Yep. So as far as VR games or VR shooters goes, this is more on the realistic side, as you'll see in the tutorial. A couple different movement options. As of today, it's April 2nd, 2018. They are anticipating a graphics update in the near future. It's actually pretty taxing game, one of the more taxing, but also looks really good. So even though you kind of have to have higher end specs, what is there is really good. Yeah. You can also move around. Yeah, so this goes as far as your mobility. You can crouch. It actually looks like you crouch in the game. Obviously you can't see that because I'm in first person, but other people crouching. Going prone even is something you can do. So here's the deal. All of your stuff is on your chest, or with the one exception, your sidearms down here on your hip. So, and I'd say that's probably one of the more difficult things to do in this game, or things I think they could really use some fine-tuning, is that whenever you're trying to get something in your chest, especially in the heat of the battle, you don't always grab the thing that you want. So, but right now, we've got a rifle. Yeah, so if you're just trying to one-hand it, like I know there's some other VR games where you can kind of just one-arm a shotgun or a rifle, what's going to happen is this. It's just going to kick like crazy. This, though, you go ahead and grab with your second hand. Much more accurate. Yep. You can also, with guns that have a scope, now I don't know my camera's set up for right eye or left eye, so I'll go like this so you can kind of see on right eye, and if that doesn't work, I'll come over here in case it's on left eye, and you can see just like a real gun. You aim down the scope, you get a better view, and the sight comes up. There are all kinds of different attachments you can have on there. If you want to just take a look at the detail of the gun, very articulate. So let's go ahead and do what they say. So now we're out. So this is one of the cooler things about this game, I think. So I have to reload. So we're going to press the A button here. It's going to pop that clip right out. The cool thing about the guns is each gun is a little bit different, but it's realistic. So some guns you have to actually press that button and then pull the clip out. There's also some belt-fed guns, so you actually have to take the belt, feed it into the gun, kind of prime it. So again, we're going down here. It's extra magazine. Gonna reload, actually put it in, and we have to get one in the chamber just like that. And then we're gonna put this back on our chest, because that's always the perfect place to put a gun, is right in front of you. Yeah, I just told him that. Thanks. Okay, now I got my sidearms down here. Down here, like we're in the Old West. So you can also just kind of shoot with these normal, or if you want, get a second hand under there to grip it. A little more accurate. Well, when someone who knows how to shoot it is. There we go. Same way, A button, ejects the mag, reach down, grab another, you're ready to go. So So we're going to holster that bad guy down there. Oh yes, communication. So this is pretty cool. Put your hand over your right shoulder, so you're acting like you got a little walkie up here. You squeeze it. Maybe. Oh, it's a right shoulder. I changed how that is. So actually, you want to go. Roger, roger. Cool thing in the game is it actually does have like a presence. So if you are in the game, you're standing right in front of me, I can talk normal and you'll just hear me normal. If you go on the other side of the map, you're not going to be able to hear me unless I'm doing this with the comms there. Yeah. Again, I just told him that. Come on, guys. Oh yes, the syringe. So this is how you heal yourself in the heat of the moment, as you might expect. You can just kind of stick it wherever. Shoot it up. Ah! I dropped it. Oh, now we got our grenade somewhere. Yeah, so this is the thing. That grenade is right next to your M16, so you never really know. I think the idea is the bottom grip is supposed to be for your gun, and the top grip is supposed to be for your grenade. That seems to work. Again, kind of, ooh, pretty grenade. Pretty grenade. I'm just gonna pull the pin. It's live. We're gonna throw it. A little too much mustard on that one. Oh yes. So here's the knife. I think that's right here. Nope. No, not you. Yeah, I warned you. Right hand, your right shoulder. Press the grip. Oh, right shoulder. It's up here by the comms. Alright, that's how they did it. So the knife is actually the most deadly weapon in this game. It will one-hit kill anything or anyone. So, slice, slice. You kind of stab yourself in the shoulder to put back in. Grab my tablet. So this, is it over here or is it over here? There's my tablet. You can't play Angry Birds or anything like that. Mainly used for when you're playing the PvP mode. It's kind of like a capture point. So we're going to go over here. We're going to follow. So in the game, imagine there's other dudes shooting at you, and you got to come up here and capture this. So what you do is you come in here. Once you're close enough to that thing right there, you have to hit code. Now I have to remember this: 306-1989. Then you have to put it in. Send up link. 306-1989. Again, people were shooting at me at this point. And I got it. That's how you captured it. I would have just won. So a lot of strategy here. Okay, I don't need you anymore, tablet. Yep. Equipment on your vest. It's getting to know which one's the trigger, which one's the grip. So what we'll do now, we'll go into solo. The multiplayer can be pretty intense, even if you're doing these co-op missions against the AI. So just for right now, it's free roam, just kind of go around, shooting range, try out the different weapons, and then operations. This is kind of the, if you're familiar with Rainbow Six Siege, they put you in an area, and there's terrorists walking around, and you get to shoot them. I will do, this is a pretty cool one I did last night, Tanker. It'll show off one of the features I really like about this game that really kind of brings you into the experience. Even though I'd say this is an actual VR game, not like the experiences. So this is your little setup. Your menu, if you ever want to go back, is behind you. If you ever need that. Took me a while to find it the first time. So we're going to set up. Since we're doing solo, we only have this one helmet. If we were doing it against other people, we'd have a choice of helmets, so kind of pick a team. No real difference other than aesthetics. So you can kind of see here the cool helmet, all the little attachments. I think that's the the walkie, maybe. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. Oh, yeah. So here are different classes. Some of them are just doubled up so you can have different loadouts. It will determine which one you pick, will determine what weapons are available to you. So if you just go with the rifleman, I'll do this as best I can. I know it's not always easy. So these are real world weapons. You go through, you might notice the +2, +2. Depending on what you put on the gun, it's going to give you a different modifier. You can have up to 18 points, different grenades, different sidearms, body armor, accessories, smoke grenades, all that good stuff. Night vision is really good for something I'll show you here. So we'll go through. If you're a gun nut, this is a pretty cool game. M39 EMR, whatever that thing is. That thing. Clearly I am not a gun nut, because I don't know the names or any of these. I know I like that one. If we want to go back, we can kind of see the automatic rifleman. So these are going to be in your bigger, heavier guns usually. Some are the same, but this is like the one I was telling you about that's belt fed. This box has the belt on it. There's another one. Another one. Actually, I don't think I could figure out how to get that one to reload. I think I have an idea now, but the other night when I played with it, I really couldn't. If you want to go specialist, these are mostly like shotguns and silenced weapons. There's your shotgun. Even a shield, which kind of blocks what you're trying to see. I do want to try that at some point, but I don't really know if you... I hope you still get your sidearm. So, and that kind of thing starts everything over with the shotguns and stuff. Then we'll go back to designated marksman. I'm sure you can imagine these are all sniper type weapons, which I am terrible at, so I won't be doing this. But I really do like how in this game, when you look down the sights or when you're using a scope, it is just like using a scope. You have to hold it up there and all that. So I'm just going to go, I think, with basic rifleman, this loadout, kind of used to it. Assuming that's armor piercing. I apologize for those of you who are in the services or something similar and are just disgusted at my gun ignorance, but confirm loadout. I'm just gonna do rookie. We'll pop it up to 8 bad guys, and we'll start the mission. Load times are not terrible, as you can see. First thing I'm gonna do is get into some cover. Eliminate all the enemies. So we're in a nighttime scene here. One of the attachments you can get for your gun is a flashlight, but that makes it easier for you to be seen. Also, this. I love this. This is only in certain levels. That's my breath. You can see my breath because it's cold out here. This thunderstorm that's going on will scare the bejesus out of me probably once or twice as I'm playing, because it gets really loud like that. And I even have the game sounds turned down so you can kind of hear my voice a little better. One thing that wasn't in the tutorial, kind of have to listen because these guys are wandering around right now. Reaching up behind my head, clicking my button, NVGs. So you do have to put this, night vision goggles, you do have to put it in your loadout. Reason why, oh, I didn't do it right. Or did I? I thought I did. There we go. So now, if I take off the NVGs, it's a laser sight. Oh, and I think we just crashed. Oh, we died. So we're going to go ahead and try that one again. This is probably a good time to mention that this is in early access still. Keep that in mind. Early access. Only means it can get better, right? So we'll try that again. Trying to show the cool things, guys. Come on. There we go. So we're gonna get back over here. Like I mentioned, we got our laser sight on. You can kind of see it right now, but you really see it with the NVGs. So that's really cool. Because, you know, especially when you suck at aiming like I do, having this little thing tell you right where it's going to go is nice. So I think... oh, maybe it isn't. Looks like it's a little wonky as far as the graphics. Let me see if I can't turn that off. Oh, there's a dude. Wonder if he sees me. Oh, he does. Oh! You do have regenerating health. Let's just play this straight. There we go. Alright. The locomotion is free move. You can set it to turn smoothly. Kind of... here he comes. Yep, say Majima. You got it. Pop your head around here. AI is not very smart. Obviously. And they always seem to fall over backwards. And gurgle. Alright. He left his light on. As I was saying, locomotion, free move. I don't like the turning side to side as a free move. I like the snap to, but you can change it. You can change which one it is, and also the if you do a snap to, which angle you do it. So lots of options. Seeing that your breath in front of you, it adds a lot to the game. Really makes you feel like it's cold out here. So we're just gonna kind of sneak around. This is the same map where if you're playing PvP, you'd have other real people going around. Maybe you're staying as a group, hopefully. They are not the smartest. I'm gonna aim with my scope. Hopefully you can see that. If not, this is what it looks like on this eye. Or this eye. I'm right-handed, so obviously I'm using my right eye. The capture usually does one of the two, though. So I've killed two guys, 2 of the 8. Another thing is you have limited ammo in the sense that you only pull in, depending on the gun you have, you'll probably only have 1 or 2 clips. So you kind of have to be smart. It's not again, this is a military sim or mil sim. So they want it to be realistic, not just instant load ammo all the time. Another thing here is if I'm moving forward, so I'm moving forward full speed, and this is as fast as I can go with my gun out. As soon as I lower it, it goes faster. Slower, faster. I'm gonna actually go around. I'm gonna keep going around this way. You can, again, kind of do this, but it's going to kick a lot more if you're not shooting the right way. Tells you how much time's left. There's usually a guy around here. Actually, there's usually about 4 guys in that hallway right there. So I don't know if they're just moving around. Oh, I hear one. Oh, I saw one. The other bad guys will hear the sound if they're close enough. They don't, whoa. What was that? They don't necessarily react the way they should. Like if they hear, you'll throw a grenade, there'll be guys directly above and they won't do anything. But they're kind of within a cone of vision, or cone of hearing, I guess. I hear footsteps over there. I hear footsteps over here. They could be above me too, though. I'd really like to get someone with a grenade. I haven't been able to do that yet. It's kind of a skill shot thing. So we're gonna... What's going on here, guy? Let's see. So I had I was playing this one night with real people. Can't put my knife away. And there we go. This dude was so serious, he was going up to after he killed him and checking the pulse. And then if they still had a pulse, he'd knife them. Which, you know, to each his own, I guess. I like to unwind when I play games, not get all hyped, but... Okay. The handguns are pretty effective in this. Once I get a couple more down, I'll switch to that. This mission, or this type of mission, can be played solo, obviously, or with a group of people. We're gonna head up here. What I would like to do, actually, let's take a second, look at the wall, kind of the details they put into it, the lighting. Whoa, there's a guy. All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna get this guy. Well, we're gonna try it too. I was apparently close enough to get hurt by my own grenade, even though I was down here below this wall. And the funny thing is I bet I didn't kill him, so I was close enough to hurt myself, but not kill him. And like I mentioned with the sound, anyone in this map should have heard that. I have no idea if I got him. I don't see his body. Oh, that's probably him right there. Oh. Oh. That was actually a pretty good reload for me. Come on, stick your head up here. You can kind of cheese it a little. So chistas, right. They always fall over backwards. Now there's a guy. Whoop, right there. Oh, I didn't have the grip. Oh, it's line up for me, huh? Oh, I'm out. So, yeah, see? There we go. It's just a matter of practice, knowing where to pinch and grab. Woo! Came running out there. I lost count of how many that was. Maybe 7? 6 or 7? Oh, wait. You know what I can do? Handy dandy. Nope. I didn't want that. Handy dandy knife? I'm trying to get the stupid tablet. And I can't. There we go. One left. Alright. Let's see if we can't get him. He's probably outside because all the others were inside. And I'm too fat to fit through there. It's like real life, I told you. Oh, there he is. Trying to flank me. Okay. I guess I missed him there. We'll blame that on early access too. can't get my stupid gun or my clip. There we go. Woo! That was a close one. The terrorist almost won. So that's Onward. I think it's probably one of my favorite VR games so far. So definitely give it a try. If you can get in early access, I don't know if they'd raise the price afterwards, but I would say definitely get in on it if you can, especially if you have a group of friends that you can play with. The co-op experience of this, even if you're just playing against the AI like I just was, there's a lot of fun to be had, a lot of crazy stuff to try, and make a game of it. Who can kill who with knives or grenades and all that good stuff. So give it a try. Onward.